3 consecutive evenings of disorder have hit Thetford in Norfolk, where officers formed human barriers outside properties believed to house asylum seekers, ITV News reports, and the most recent night was the calmest of the 3. At the center, ITV News reports are government plans announced in June to convert the nearby former military base RAF Barnum into accommodation for male asylum seekers, with protests at its gates ever since. Norfolk Police Chief Constable Paul Sanford said had officers not intervened, it was highly likely protesters would have broken into the properties they were targeting. What police faced was specific and escalating. ITV News reports one officer was spat at, while Chief Constable Sanford said another was hit with a rock and another bitten in the arm. 2 were checked at hospital and 1 was bravely back policing the next night. Eggs and stones were thrown at windows. Sanford said rocks were thrown at officers and journalists and at buildings, with people violently trying to storm houses as footage showed officers escorting men out of one of the homes targeted. Sanford defended the response as absolutely right, saying the level of force police use is determined by the people committing the offenses, warning that anyone who assaults officers can expect a robust response and the full force of the law. ITV News reports no one living locally condoned the violence, but they defended the right to peaceful protest and understood tensions were running high. One resident told ITV neighbors had been complaining about noise around the corner, saying there were too many and calling for them to be sent home at taxpayers' expense. Another said via ITV the asylum seekers don't cause any problems and blamed the authorities for putting them there. The operational consequence is now on police cover. Sanford said Norfolk Police is bringing in officers from other forces and planning additional officers on duty this evening and over the weekend. At what he called the busiest time of year, confident emergency calls will still be covered, but some less urgent demands may face longer delays. Sanford said, "We have seen absolutely no evidence of any increase in crime perpetrated by any people living in these addresses. Even as protesters tell ITV News they won't back down, and officers brace for further unrest, testing whether a reinforced cross-force presence can prevent another attempt to storm a house without leaving less urgent calls waiting longer across Norfolk."